Sir, next cell, concentration cell. The galvanic cell formed due to difference in concentration of electrolyte is called concentration cell. A galvanic cell formed due to difference in the concentration of electrolyte is called concentration cell. In the cell, less concentrated part, it has less concentrated part and more concentrated part. This type of concentration occur, this type of corrosion occurs if a metal is exposed to the electrolyte of different concentration. One is a less concentration, one is a more concentration. Less exposed part or less concentrated part act as an anode, nothing but oxidation and ready to undergo corrosion. And more exposed part is act as a cathode, ready to participate in detection reaction. Students, this galvanic cell is formed due to the difference in concentration of electrolyte. Uh, we saw the diagram. This is how to I try to explain by using of this picture. So in this picture, the zinc metal is partially immersed in the solution of neutral sodium chloride solution. It is in a zinc metal. This zinc metal piece is dipped in the uh, neutral sodium chloride solution. It is partially dipped in sodium chloride solution. That means uh, the part which is dipped in immersed in the solution, that part is less exposed, less concentrated, uh, less concentration of O2, hence that is act as a anode. So this part is less exposed to the oxygen. The oxygen percent is less compared to the above part. The part above the water line, that is more exposed to the more concentrated, it interact with more oxygen percentage, so it is a more concentrated oxygen concentrated part. It is in a less oxygen concentrated part. It is in the same metal, but this metal is one part is less exposed to the oxygen, one part is more exposed to the oxygen. Which part is less exposed to the oxygen, that part is act as anode. The which part is exposed to the more amount of oxygen, that part is act as a cathode. So where the corrosion is takes place, this part is less exposed to oxygen, that is in less concentrated part. That part is ready to act as anode, that oxidation reactions takes place at that part. So students, uh, what is the definition of concentration cell? The cell is formed due to the difference in the concentration. The same metal, one part is more exposed part, one part is less exposed part. Which is the less exposed part, that is act as anode, that is undergoes oxidation, that is nothing but corrosion. The more concentrated part is act as a cathode, the reduction reaction is takes place at that part. So we saw the diagram. The zinc metal is partially immersed in the solution. The below part, the which part is immersed in the solution, that zinc is ready to act as an anode. That is an act as a anode. So that is ready to participate in oxidation reaction. That half part of the zinc, which part is immersed in the solution, which part is dipped in the solution. Saw the diagram. This part, zinc metal, this zinc metal is act as an anode. This part is ready to participate in oxidation reaction. That part is ready to participate in corrosion reaction. So this part only ready to participate in oxidation reaction, this part is act as an anode. So the reactions are that zinc, half part of the zinc is act as an anode. Anode means oxidation, oxidation means losing of electrons. So zinc is ready to lose the electron. That zinc is ready to two number of electrons, because the valence is 2, it loses the two number of electrons, is converted to zinc plus 2. These electrons are transferred from conducting medium. These electrons are reaches to the environment, because the corrosion nothing but uh, corrosion nothing but what is the definition? A destroy of metal when it is contact with environment. So the active agents which are present in the environment like H2 and O2 react, gain that electrons which are coming from zinc, that electrons which convert into hydroxide ion. What is the next step in corrosion reaction? Electrochemical theory of corrosion. The metal ion formed at the anode, non-metal ion formed at the cathode. They combine to each other. They form zinc hydroxide. Zinc hydroxide. So here zinc is converted into zinc hydroxide. This cell is um, formed depending upon only concentration. Less concentrated parties act as a anode, more concentrated parties act as a cathode. So which cell is formed depending upon the concentration, the type of cell is called concentration cell. These are the reactions, and this is the diagram. This is the diagram representation of concentration cell. So this cell is formed due to the difference in concentration of electrolyte. Less concentrated parties act as an anode, it undergoes oxidation. Students, you remember oxidation nothing but corrosion. Which parties act as an anode? That part is ready to participation oxidation reaction, that is undergoes corrosion. Anode nothing but corrosion, oxidation nothing but corrosion. That are the key words for this type of types of galvanic cells. Galvanic cells are classified into three types: concentration cell, composition cell, and stress cell. Thank you, students. This is T Balakrishna, chemistry lecture, GPT Kothagudem. This is T Balakrishna, chemistry lecture, GPT Kothagudem. Thank you very much.